The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everyone, how are we doing? Very warm welcome to day 2 of the Amazon Cash Mine Challenge. So first of all, I want to say thanks for being so attentive and fun yesterday on day 1, on the first day of the challenge. And I had a really good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. We're going to do a quick review of yesterday in a second. But right now, we're just waiting for everyone to jump in, join, find this live. Sometimes it takes people a little while to find it. So could you please type in the chat? Let me know where you're listening in from, what the weather's like. Let's get the conversation started. And we're going to kick off in a couple minutes for day 2 of the Amazon Cash Mine Challenge. Now, the idea for today is for us to use money filters to find products that are going to make £5,000 a month. Yesterday we did a product research blast, and we found as many products as we possibly could. Whereas today we're gonna do an analysis of those products and have a look and see which ones could make 5K a month. In other words, find the best products, the ones that are easy to launch, the ones that will sell for years, the ones that will make a lot of profit, the ones that won't cause us too many issues, right? That's what we're going to be doing tonight. So tonight's where we really find the products that are going to make us cash. And also, it's where you're going to find the criteria you need to enter your product into the competition. So if you want to win prizes, tonight's session is how you win those prizes. So type in the chat, let me know where you're listening in from, what's the weather's like, and we're going to kick off things very soon. Who have we got? Jonathan's listening. Hey Jonathan, how are you doing? Jonathan says he found 28 products, found 2 under 300 average reviews, makes 3K a month. Fantastic. Well done, Jonathan. Great work. Alrighty. Sanj is here. Hey, Sanj, how you doing? Fiona's here. Hey, Fiona. Paul's listening in from Ormskirk, Lancashire. Weather's grime. Awesome. Great stuff, Paul. I'm in London, man, and pretty much the same thing. A little bit cold today. A bit cold out there. Who else we got? We've got some people in the GoToWebinar room today as well. We've got my platinum clients in the GoToWebinar session. So hello platinum clients. I sent you a couple of emails just to let you know, keep you up to speed. You guys are taking part. You have a VIP seat in day 2 of the Amazon Cash Mine Challenge, and today we're going to be doing some product analysis, and we're going to be finding the best products out of a list of 30 that we found yesterday in the product research blast. And by the way, if you haven't done your homework, don't worry, I can help you out. If you've done it, fantastic, and we'll get more into that in a second. So if you haven't done so already, type in the chat, let me know where you're listening in from, what's the weather like. We're just waiting for people to jump on and join in today's session. Today we're going to be using money filters to find products that are going to make £5,000 a month or more, and find the best products out of the ones we've researched. So type in the chat, let me know where you're listening in from. I can give you a shout out. Let's have a look. Pradeep says, got 13 after that, my AMZ Scout trial expired. Right, guys, so if your AMZ Scout trial expires, sign up with a new email, right? Keep going. Don't give up. Don't let that stop you from doing product research. Just sign up with a new email. You also have the option to buy the package if you want to, but you don't have to do that. You can just sign up with a new email and keep going. Amy says, hi again from New Hampshire, US. Bit chilly today. Cool, yeah. Probably similar weather to the UK. In that case, Amy, great to have you here. It's awesome to have people here from all over the world, not just UK. We've got Shay listening from Rochester in Kent. Weather is pants, right? Yeah, that's sounds like you've got the same as what we've got here in London. Vicky says, hello, just logged on. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? We're just warming up, getting ready for day 2 of the ACM challenge. Today we're going to be doing money filters, figuring out how to pick the best products out of the one we searched yesterday. The fine products that are making 5K a month or more. Yanni says, Southampton, wet, wet, wet. Yes, great to have you here, Yanni. Jonathan says, Kent, Dover, lovely rain, fantastic. We've got Vicky and Wigan, been a rainy day today, delivering parcels. I got wet though. Great stuff, Vicky. Love it that you're hustling out in the rain. We've got James Powell listening in from Cornwall, cold and stormy. Hey, James, how are you, man? James is a platinum member, so you probably won't actually see his comment unless you're in platinum. James is sitting here with me on the GoToWebinar session as a VIP. Hey, James, how are you, man? Great to have you here. Cool, guys. Well, we're going to kick off in a couple of minutes. I'm just waiting for people to jump on. Sometimes it takes a while for people to find the live video. If somebody looks a bit lost in the group and they're posting in the group, you know, where's the session? Has it started yet? If you could just do me a favor and tag them in this live and create a comment on this live and tag them so they can find it, that'll be great. As if you just joined us, a very warm welcome. We're going to kick off in a couple of minutes for day 2 of the Amazon Cash Mine Challenge. We're going to be looking for our products. We're going to be analyzing the products we found in the research blast yesterday and trying to find the best products using our money filters to make sure they're going to make 5K a month and make sure they're easy to sell, easy to launch, make loads of profit, sell for years, and I'll show you how to enter the competition as well. So if you haven't done this already, type in the chat, let me know where you're listening from, what the weather's like, so I can say hi to you. Let's have a look. Darren says, yesterday, why did you use a negative search instead of using AMZ Scout product database for your initial search? Good question, Darren. So that's another way you can do it. You can use AMZ Scout's product database, but I often find if I do manual research using the Chrome extension, I often find a broader range of products, and the AMZ Scout database is great, but I don't think it actually contains everything in the whole Amazon database. I think it just contains a portion of it. So you will miss out on things, I think, if you use that. I'm not saying, I mean, you should definitely use it, use all the tools you have available, but my personal preference is manually searching using the Chrome extension. Let's have a look. Amy says, I feel like when I do the negative search with different characters, it keeps showing me a lot of the same products repeatedly. Yes, it will. Because remember, it's just showing all the products on the database every time. So another way you can do it is search for different categories. And you can also just keep going to different pages of the search results as well. And then you will find more products on, say, page 20, page 50, page 100. You can just keep going and you'll find more and more products. Who else we got? Adam listening from Derby, UK. Adam, hey, how you doing, man? Bismarck listening from Portsmouth. Hey, Bismarck. Who else do we have here? Let's have a look. Vicky says, how do I get to the VIP webinar? So you should have got the link for the GoToWebinar session in your inbox, Vicky. So you can jump on that if you want to, as your platinum client. Great to have you here, Vicky. Cool. All right, guys. Well, it is now 7 minutes past 8. I think people are starting to pile in. I don't want to waste too much time. I want to keep moving forward. So without too much further ado, let's keep moving and get going. So very warm welcome to day 2 of the Amazon Cash Mine Challenge. It's Ollie here. And the point of this challenge is to get you started, help you find and launch a product that's going to make 5K a month on Amazon. Yesterday, we did a product research blast. Okay, so today we're going to take that one step further, analyze our products we found yesterday, and figure out which ones are really going to be good for you to launch. So before we begin, make sure you've got the AMZ Scout Chrome extension installed. If you run out of searches, then sign up with a new email and you can continue. You have a fresh free trial to use. And also make sure you've got your ACMC workbook handy as well, because we're going to be continuing to fill it out today too. Before we dive into today's session, I want to ask you a question. What was your biggest aha moment from day 1? What did you learn in yesterday's session? Type in the chat and let me know. What was your biggest aha moment from yesterday? And we were going through, we were doing a product research blast. We were learning about how to find high demand products. We were using AMZ Scout. Type in the chat, let me know. What was your biggest aha moment from yesterday? What was the thing that you learned and what was your big win from yesterday? So we've got a few already. Lulu says I got 11 products from the AMZ Scout expired. Awesome. Good. Well, don't let that get in your way. sign up with a new email and keep going. But fantastic for getting those 11 products. I mean, a lot of people spend like a year thinking about starting on Amazon, and they don't get any products in that year. They just don't add anything to their database. They just get stuck on analysis paralysis. So that is a big win, and you should be proud. Let's have a look. Darren says the AMZ product database is rubbish compared to using Amazon directly. Yep. I prefer Amazon directly personally. Brand says how much sellers can make via Amazon was the big aha moment. Yes. Right, so some of these boring products that we're looking at, really kind of benign things, are making people crazy amounts of money, right? It's a huge aha moment. That's awesome. Let's have a look. Yanni says 7 products. Got 7 products from yesterday. Good stuff. You made a start. That's fantastic. Awesome. All right, if you just joined us, type in the chat. Let me know, what was your biggest aha moment from yesterday? Your biggest aha moment. Shay says, I discovered just how many people are making the amount I need to leave my job. Wow, it's a big aha moment, right? Remember, there's 40,000 Amazon millionaires out there, right? 40,000 or more people out there who are making at least $1 million a year on Amazon. So this stuff is real. Like, you know, these products really sell, and they're normal people selling them. So yeah, it's just a case of doing what they're doing, right? Doing the same thing. A lot of those people are my clients who are making crazy amounts of money. Dosi says a big aha moment is the amount of revenue being generated. Yes, so much, right? It's crazy. Dilip says found somebody I know selling on Amazon and selling successfully. Awesome. That's a huge aha moment. That must be encouraging. Jonathan says it's shocking what people stuff that I never buy. Yes, exactly. Right. There's loads of random products that you wouldn't even think were popular that are making a ton. So cool. We had some aha moments yesterday. Love it. So today we're going to be focusing on finding a smash hit product. So what is a smash hit product? Like, what does it really mean to have a product that's just amazing and is a great opportunity? Well, Mark, one of my clients, launched a product 9 years ago on Amazon. And I can't reveal to you what the product is because obviously I don't want to expose his product publicly, but it's made out of cloth, his product. That's the only thing I can say about it. He launched his product once 9 years ago. He did the work, did the research, found the supplier, launched the product, got it to sell, and it's been selling for 9 years straight, and it's still selling today, making £1,000 profit every single month. Wouldn't it be incredible if you launched a product today that made you money for the next decade? That's what we're going to do today. We're going to find a product that can sell for years. And remember, if you send the stock into Amazon, it just sits there and it just sells. It's an amazing feeling. Like, once you've got the product sent in, you've done the work. Amazon does the rest of the work, right? So it's all about finding a product that works and that keeps selling for you. Mike launched a product once, 2.5 years ago. In fact, this was in 2021, so it's now 3.5 years ago. And he's now got 1,000 reviews on the listing. He's now a really, really established seller in the niche. He's one of the top sellers in the niche because he launched his product 3.5 years ago, and it's still selling today. So imagine what work you could do today to set you up with an income that pays you for years into the future. Suja launched a handful of products once, and now she makes £30,000 a month. And she only has a handful of products because if you pick the right products, they'll just keep selling. So you launch one product and that makes you say 5, 10K a month. Launch another one that makes you 5, 10K a month. Launch another one. You don't have to launch many to make a really incredible income. This post I've actually got here is when she hit 10K a month in November. I think that was in 2019, 2020. And I interviewed her again. You can see it on my YouTube channel. I'll show you at some point. She's now doing over 30K a month. She's just got a handful of products. She just works a few hours a week. Because if you pick the right products, you only have to launch them once and they just keep selling for years. It's just a reality of how Amazon works. So let's do a quick overview to remind you of what we're doing on the challenge. So yesterday we did a product research blast and we found 30 hot products on Amazon. Tonight we're using money filters to go through these 30 products and find the best ones that will make you 5K a month or more each to make sure your product sells. Tomorrow we're going to do the cowboy launch and we're going to move fast and learn how to launch one of these products that you find and get sales within 2 weeks. And on Thursday we're going to do a recap session and you're going to find out how you can become one of the 40,000 Amazon millionaires. We'll tie everything together, and we'll give you strategy to hit your income goals. So let me ask you guys a question. Type yes in the chat if you've done your homework and you've got a list of products that you can look at today. Type no if you don't have that list. Either way, it's fine. I've got your back. I just want to know who's done the homework, who's got some products, who's got a list of products, and who doesn't have a list of products with them right now. So Yanni's done the homework. Fantastic. Good job. Well done. Bran has. Fantastic. Fiona has. She's got 20. Toyosi, yes, but not 30. Phil says no. No worries. Amy says I have a handful. Cool. Shay says yes, I have just 8. Cool, so you guys have got started, right? You found some products. Pradeep says yes, got 13. Awesome. Lorraine says yes, but not 30. All right, so some of you have done it. Some of you have got almost 30 or less than 30, but you've got a few products. So luckily, I've actually helped you out, and I've actually researched a list of 30 products you can use. So who wants to borrow this list from me and actually use it for today? Would that be cool? Well, as you can see, I've called this AMC Challenge Homework for naughty students who haven't done their homework and need a good seeing to. Right? If that's you, I'm going to share this link with you right now. So here we go. What I would like you to do, please, is take this homework and can you create a copy of the doc? Okay, so go to File, Make a Copy, because you won't be able to edit this version of the document. You'll only be able to view it. Okay, so you can click on that and you can use that for today if you haven't done the homework. All right, so click that link, go open the doc, click File, Make a Copy. Here you all are having a look at it. Hello, welcome to my doc. If you make a copy, then you'll be able to edit it. Okay. You can see there is 30 products listed on there that we are going to analyze today using money filters to figure out what to sell and import. Alrighty. So what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Well, in fact, before we dive in and I explain it, type me in the chat when you've copied this doc, you've got your own version of it, and you're ready to continue, because I don't want to be diving into some really important stuff that you guys might miss if you're busy copying my homework off me and being very naughty. So type me in the chat when you're done and you're ready to rock and you're focused and you've got the spreadsheet up and you're ready to move forward. So Amy's ready, Lorraine's ready, Yanni's ready. You haven't done it yet? Go ahead, click the link, file, make a copy, and then you can copy my homework. So look, Fiona says me because it looks better than mine. No worries. Santana says me, Dilip says me, Jonathan's smiling, awesome. Jill says got a copy. Me, all right, lots of you are ready. Okay, cool. If you haven't got ready, get ready. Go make a copy of this and we can move on. So what are we doing today? Well, let's ask ourselves this question. Why do some people take a decade to hit their goals and some people do it in 12 months? I know some people who've been selling on Amazon who've been making less than 5K a year for a few years. I hit £300,000 in my first year. So what's the difference between these people who take so long to hit their goals and people who do it in 12 months? Well, you can either take the hard path with this stuff, or you can take the easy path. Like, which path would you rather take to build your business? Do you want it to be really complicated? Do you want to hit loads of roadblocks and it would take forever and you not hit your goals? Or do you want to make it easy and get there really quick? Well, if you want to get there really quick, which I assume you do, money filters give you the fastest path to hit your goals. Imagine if you knew you could find a product that sells for years on autopilot, right? Just sells and sells and sells and sells and sells. And you just sit there, you just keep sending stock into the warehouse and it just sells. And then you just restock. Imagine if you knew you could find a product that's easy to launch, right? So it's not difficult to get it to sell. It's not difficult to get it from China. It's not difficult to get it into Amazon. And if you knew you could find a product that you could charge a high price for, and you could make 30 sales a day. Imagine if you knew you could do that. How would you feel? Well, money filters enable you to figure out if you can do all this stuff, basically. Here's some examples of clients who've used money filters and they've made cash. All right, if you go to ecommercefreedom.com/ravingfans with a hyphen, you can actually go have a look at these. Oh, look, the link's not working. Well, I can send you it. Raving Fans. This is the link. Have I spelled it wrong? Probably, knowing my spelling skills are usually terrible at best. These are some examples of people who've used money filters to make cash and get quick results with my training. Right? These are people who have used what I'm about to show you today, and I've just updated this, and there's loads more I haven't even put on there. But these are people who've used money filters to import a product, and they've got sales really, really quick, and they've taken the easy path. Would you like to copy them, or would you like to do it the hard way? Well, hopefully you like to do it the easy way, right? Well, I'm going to show you what money filters are and how they work. So, to give you a quick reminder, you're going to win prizes if you find products that use money filters. If you use these money filters, you find a list of products that really work and they meet the criteria, then you'll be able to win a prize. If your product meets the money filters, it will be eligible for the competition. So these are the prizes. For first prize, £300 cash. If you find the highest revenue smash hit product using money filters, you could win £300. Second prize, £200 for the highest price smash hit product. If your product meets the criteria of the money filters and it's the highest price product out of everyone, then you'll win second prize. Third prize, £100 cash for the weirdest smash hit product. As long as it meets the criteria, meets the money filters, you'll win £100 cash. But if it doesn't meet the criteria, it won't count for the competition. So pay attention, listen up, and I'll explain exactly what we're looking for. So how do you do it? How do you use money filters to find a smash hit product and make sure it's going to sell for a long time, to make sure it's easy to sell, to make sure it's going to make a load of profit and sell 30 times a day? Well, yesterday we talked about finding products with high demand, right? Products that have high revenue levels. We obviously want that. We want there to be evidence people are making money in the marketplace. And now we have a list of products that do meet that criteria. Next, we need to focus on the second element of the radar, which is low competition. If our product has low competition, it's so much more likely to succeed. The truth is, the more competition there is with your product, the harder it is to make money. The harder it is to make money. If you want the difficult path, launch a high competition product. So many times when I receive an email from someone saying, I'm not making any sales, these are people who haven't joined my program, they haven't done things the way I do them. I say, I'm not making any sales. I look at the niche and there's so much competition in the niche. This is why they're not making sales. If you want the easy part, if you want to make money quickly, if you want to have a really easy time launching your product and make a load of cash and charge a load of money, then find a low competition product. So let me give you an example. So if your method is to sell popular products and you want to find a hot selling product that's on social media, that's real buzz right now, that's like a trend or a fad, it's a great way to fail spectacularly. Does anybody remember fidget spinners from 2017? There was a time when everybody wanted to sell them on Amazon. Now, this guy here imported 600 fidget spinners back in 2017, spent his life savings on them, only managed to sell 73. As a typical example of someone following the trend, doing something that everyone else is doing because it seems popular, and then losing all their money. Why did this happen? Why did fidget spinners become such a bad way to get started in e-commerce? Well, because everyone was selling them, it got extremely competitive. It was difficult to get your product seen, and then the price started to tank. This is what happens when you sell a product that's a fad or a trend. It's much smarter to sell a boring product that has no competition. Like everyone was getting excited about fidget spinners. No one was getting excited about selling bin bags. Now I know you're probably not excited about selling bin bags either. Neither am I. I'm not like, oh, waking up one day going, it's been my life dream and passion to sell bin bags on Amazon. It doesn't seem very exciting. However, I tell you what is exciting is making 10 grand a month. And you can make a 10 grand a month selling bin bags, and you could sell them and you could launch them and they would sell probably for the next decade. Graham experienced this when he sold light bulbs on Amazon, one of the most boring things in existence. But because everybody needs light bulbs, they're never going out of fashion, not a fad or a trend, and nobody gets excited about selling light bulbs. He made £109,000 in his first year. Just in the UK and across Europe, he made an extra 50. So I recommend don't try and sell popular products everyone's going on about, everyone's getting excited about, seem like the latest trend. Sell something incredibly boring that sits there, sells, and makes you money. What happens is with these popular products is a lot of new sellers don't know about this whole thing. They think, well, they're just going to go for the thing that's hot. And then what happens is they all compete with each other, right? This is where you see Amazon horror stories, people losing all their money. They think they can sell something really hot, really popular. Everybody does this because, people are kind of like sheep and they copy each other. They all sell the same product and then the marketplace goes in the bin and they don't make any money. As I said, if you want the easy route, buy a low competition product. If you want the difficult route, sell a high competition product. So we're going to go to page 18 of your workbook now. And we're going to learn how these money filters work. Okay, it's very simple. Once we know there's high demand in our niche, we need to make sure it's easy to make money with the product. All right. The lower the competition in a niche, the easier it is to make money. We use the reviews to measure the levels of competition in a niche. Okay, that's how we tell how much competition there is in a niche at any one time. Okay, so you should be filling this out on your workbook as we go through. The lower the competition in a niche, the easier it is to make money. We use reviews to measure the levels of competition in a niche. An established seller is a seller with 500 or more reviews on their listing. We want to find niches with 5 or less established sellers. With a low number of established sellers, these parts of the business become easy. Finding a supplier becomes easy because we want to find a supplier that gives us a unique product. If there's tons of established sellers in the niche, it's difficult to find a unique product. With a low number of established sellers, charging a high price becomes easy because there's not much competition. With a low number of established sellers, making a profit becomes easy because we can charge a really high price. Creating a standout listing becomes easy because there's not many great listings. Advertising becomes easy because it's cheaper. And getting to 30 sales a day becomes easy as well because there's just way less people trying to fight for those 30 sales a day. So we need to check for levels of competition. We need to look for these established sellers. Now I'm going to show you how to check the levels of competition in a niche. So as I just said, we want to find a niche with 5 or less established sellers with 500 or more reviews on their listing. Maybe if I spelt there properly, it might look a little bit better on the slide, right? So I'm going to start by taking the first product in the top of my research, product research blast. And I'm going to open it up in Amazon. Okay, you can do this if you've got your own product, then you can go to Amazon and you can type in the niche keyword that you put in your database into the search bar. So for example, reusable straws. Okay, this will bring up the niche, same thing. What I've just done is just clicked on the link here because I put it on my database. As you can see, we've got lots of high demand, right? Loads of demand. Now we need to look at the competition levels. So I'm going to do the same thing again and open up AMZ Scout. Wait for it to load all of the products. Instead of sorting by revenue, we're going to sort by reviews. And we're going to see how many established sellers we have. An established seller, someone with 500 or more reviews. We want 5 or less of those. In this niche, the reusable straw niche, we have one established seller here with more than 500 reviews. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 established sellers in this niche. So is this a high competition niche or a low competition niche? Which one is it? High competition or low competition? It's high competition, right? Because we wanted 5 or less established sellers, and there's 25. So it's ridiculous. It's very, very high competition. So we can put that in the established sellers column. There's 25 of them, right? And we can say, well, we don't want to import this product because there's just too much competition. It's just not going to be good. It's going to be very hard for us to sell our products. Okay. Does this stuff make sense? Type yes in the chat if you get this. If you want me to run it through again, give you another example, I can do that. And then when you're ready and you feel comfortable with this process, I want you to go ahead, review your list, use the money filters to go and find your products, analyze them, and figure out which ones would sell very, very, very well. Luli says yes. Pradeep says yes. Anybody's not clear on this? Jonathan says I get it. Fantastic. Cheryl says yes. Cool. Well, I'm going to give you guys a timer to go through your list, or you could use my list if you want, of products. And you can go through and analyze them. And I'm going to be doing it with you anyway, so you can watch me as I go through and analyze these products. So let's set a timer, 10 minutes, and then we can go through and analyze these products. Vicky says, I'm using Jungle Scout. Is that okay? Absolutely. You can use any extension you want. You don't just have to worry about using AMZ Scout. You can use Helium 10. You can use Jungle Scout. You can use anything you want. Cool. Awesome. I missed a couple of VIP Platinum messages. Adam's got 12 products at the moment. Fantastic. Well done. Vicky says, cannot access comments on the webinar, having to watch on Facebook. No worries, Vicky. You won't be able to see other people's comments, but I can see yours, so don't worry about that. Awesome. Alrighty, so you guys are ready? So yeah, go ahead. Let's analyze your products list and see how many established sellers each niche has. So I'm going to start with the wardrobe dehumidifier, which is the second one I found yesterday while on live on the session. I'm going to open up AMZ Scout, and again, you can use Jungle Scout, AMZ Scout, Helium 10, Amazal, Zonguru, whatever you have, it doesn't matter. Sort by reviews, and you can see very clearly if there's 5 or less. Now this one's probably got about 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so again, high competition. We don't really want that. In fact, 9 isn't too crazy. We could probably still make money there, but the lower, the better. What about red party cups? How many do we have here? I'm gonna wait for it to load a couple seconds. Sort by reviews. 1, 2. Okay, so there's 2 for the red party cups niche. Fantastic. 2. So there's definitely less than 5. So this niche it meets the money filters. We can color it in bright green, and that one would be eligible to enter into the competition, right? Of course, it won't be because I'm the one who found it, right? But if you found it, then that one would be a fit for the competition because it's a smash hit product. It's got low competition, only 2 established sellers, and it's got very, very high demand. Lots of established sellers, people making a ton of money. Lots of 3K sellers, people making a ton of money. What about beach towel? Let's have a look at that. 7 minutes left, by the way, for our analysis. So make sure you're going through your list and doing the same thing I'm doing. I'm going to click on AMZ Scout for the beach towel niche. I bought a beach towel this year from Dock and Bay, company that were on Dragon's Den. Used it on one of my holidays. which is quite cool. But let's have a look. Obviously, lots of demand. What about the competition? How many established sellers are there with 500 reviews or more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so there's 10. So again, high competition niche. Probably don't want to compete in there. Expensive advertising. It's going to be difficult to make our product stand out. And everything's just going to be harder if we try and sell a beach towel. Much easier to sell red party cups. Again, more boring. No one wakes up and wishes they could sell this product, but if it makes money, right? What about beach toy set? Probably not the right time of year to be selling it, but people are still making a lot of money selling these. Probably make a hell of a lot more in the summer, but for some reason people are still buying them right now. What about the reviews? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 established sellers. So not really low competition niche. Probably still doable. Actually, we could make money in there because 8's not too crazy, but remember, the lower the better. What about travel potty liners? Again, another glamorous niche we've got here. But people buy this product and they will always need these. These will never go out of style. This product, people will keep paying you and paying you. We have 1, 2, 3 established sellers. So hey, look at that. We've got another smash hit product niche ready to go. Awesome. Another niche where we could make a ton of money. Did anyone ever wake up and think they'd be making cash selling travel potty liners? Probably not. But would you turn down £5,692 a month like this seller is making with this niche? I certainly wouldn't. What about driving kit? Again, pretty random. Does it perform well? Let's have a look. We're going to open up AMZ Scout in the driving kit niche, sort by reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 established sellers. Awesome. So that's 5 or less. Great. That's another smash hit product niche. Meets the money filters. The competition isn't too high. What about these pillows? 2 medium support, non-allergenic pillows. Does that meet our money filters? Does that meet our criteria? What's the level of competition here? Will it be easy to launch? Will it be easy to advertise in this niche? Will it be easy to stand out? Will it be easy to make our listing better than everyone else? How many established sellers are there? There's like a billion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Very high competition there in the pillow niche. Probably understand why, right? Lots of companies, big companies, sell pillows. Oops, what about packing cubes? Again, pretty boring niche. Nothing glamorous about this. So it could be good, but again, we have to look at the data to see whether there's a good opportunity here or not. Sorting by reviews, you can see already there's not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 31, extremely high competition there. Not really what we want. What about this? Flashcards for toddlers. Let's check this niche out. What do you guys think? Do you think it'll be good? Or do you think it'll be high competition as well? Open up AMZ Scout, have a look at the reviews. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 established sellers. Very good, it's within the limit. 5 or less. That's another smash hit product we can launch. 3 minutes left, guys. So make sure you've, by the end of the 10 minutes, you've analyzed your products. And remember, products that meet the criteria will be eligible for the competition. So we want to find as many as we possibly can. What about the waterproof mattress? Gonna hit the AMZ Scout, have a look. Sort by reviews. See how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 established sellers. So way too much competition. What about Cooler Box? Let's have a look at this. At the AMZ Scout button, once we're looking at the niche. It worked. So you guys getting the hang of this? You see how it's quite simple competition. Seeing the trying to figure out whether it would be a good product to sell or not. The lower the competition, the better. The higher the demand, the better. Can you launch a product in a high competition niche and make money? Yes. Is it easier in low competition niches? Definitely. Way more than 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alrighty. What about black cable ties? Again, extremely glamorous niche we got here. Let's have a look. Jill says, so it's number of listings, not number of sellers, since one of the listings had 24 sellers. Yeah, so technically, Jill, it will be the number of listings, yes, but usually with private label products, it's one seller per listing anyway. But I wouldn't get too worried about that. It's basically count each one of these as an individual product or an individual seller, right? Yeah. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Cool. What about wood suit hangers? Jonathan says, so 5 sellers and 500 reviews or less and 5K plus. Is that what we're looking for? Yes, we're looking for 5 or less established sellers and 3 or more sellers with 3K a month in sales. So 3 or more 3K sellers, 5 or less established sellers. Does that make sense? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The wooden coat hangers. Alrighty, so we've hit our 10-minute timer. So type in the chat, let me know, out of the products you found yourself, not out of my list, who here has got a smash hit product so far? Type me if you've got a smash hit product that has high demand and low competition from your research so far. What did you notice about the product research process while I was doing it? What did you notice about it? Well, one very interesting thing is that most of my products that I found were not smash hit products. Okay, so I analyzed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 products. Okay, and only 1, 2, 3, 4 of them were smash hit products. And I've been doing this for like years. I've been doing this since 2015. Okay, so not every product you find is going to be a smash hit product, and that's totally fine, right? So it's okay to not smash it every time. This is why you have to find 30 products in your research blast to be able to get 2 or maybe 3 smash hit products at the end of the day. But luckily, some of you have got some results. That's amazing. So Jonathan, I know Jonathan's asking a question. Darren's got 1, 2 or 3 borderline. 1 definitely, 2 or 3 borderline. Awesome. Sahara's got 1. Toyosi's got 1. So some of you guys have found some smash hit products. That's incredible. That product could be the one that makes you 5K a month. Jonathan says 1 if I remember right, but my AMZ crashed. Awesome. So you guys have started now to find some smash hit products. So give yourselves a pat on the back if you've managed to do that. Now what you can do, once you've got the low competition products, you can actually go to page 19 and you can put them into the workbook, the ones that have got low competition. You can make a note of them here if you want to. Okay, So here's your homework for tonight. I want you to find 3 low competition products using the money filters we talked about today. Now, if you've just analyzed all of your products and you didn't find 3 low competition products yet, you may have to do another product research blast, which is what we did yesterday, to be able to find these 3 low competition products. Okay. Now, as I said yesterday, I don't know those of you who listened to my voice note that I sent you, I'm suggesting you find 3 low competition products. But the more products you find, the better. The more products you find, the more entries you will have into the competition, the more chances you'll have to win one of the prizes, and the more chances you'll have to find a product that you could launch to make 5K a month. So 3 is like the absolute minimum. I'd recommend you find 5, 10, 20, 30 of these products. We had somebody last time I ran a challenge like this who found 73 smash hit products and entered the challenge. So keep looking and really go in there and find as many as you can. Quick reminder of the prizes. Remember, to enter, your product must have 3 £3,000 sellers and 5 or less established sellers to enter with 500 reviews or more. So first prize is £300 cash for the highest revenue smash hit product, as long as it meets the criteria. Second prize is £200 cash for the highest price smash hit product. And third prize is £100 cash for the weirdest smash hit product. And the one that just makes me go, what on earth is that? Now, to find these, you're going to have to search a lot of products. So the more products you have, the better. Now, you might be thinking, well, this takes time. It's boring looking for these products. All right, it takes a little while. Why am I doing it? Well, the reason you're doing it is it can really change your life if you launch one of these products. Nicole launched one of these smash hit products on her account, started making £1,000 profit per month within the second month that she launched it. Imagine if, say, 30 days from now, you launched your product and it started making £1,000 a month. How would that make you feel? Wouldn't that be incredible? That's profit. That's after all expenses. Her sales were like 3-4K a month in the first month. So this is why you're doing this stuff. You're gonna have the potential to make this kind of cash. In fact, Nicole was working in TV. She was a TV producer when she wanted to start selling on Amazon, and the hours were crazy. She booked a call with me, and she told me about her goals. She wanted to get out of TV. She wanted to run a business and be able to have more time freedom and be able to just be able to travel and have more cash. On the call, we came up with a plan for her to launch her first private label product and then just keep doing the same thing over and over again until she hit her goals. We launched the product. She got to £1,000 a month profit within her first month. Point is, one of your products could make £5,000 a month for you. Would you like me to personally review your products and help you choose which one to launch? Right? Because you really, really have to be sure you're launching the right one. If you want some help, then book in your Amazon Accelerator call. Go to info.ecommercefreedom.com/coaching. First of all, we'll talk about your goals. We'll get clear on how much you want to earn, where you want to live, and what business you want to build. All right, we'll figure out what is the income figure you need and how many products you need to launch to get there, so you know what you need to do to hit the goals. Then you'll figure out where you are now. So I'll just get clear on, what's your budget? How much time do you have available? What's good in your life right now? What's not good in your life? Just so I can understand your situation. And then we'll talk about small wins you need help with to get there. Let's say you need help finding a product, you need help importing it, you need help getting it to sell, you need help growing a brand, you need help importing from China, all those things. We'll get a list of all those things you need help with. And then once we're clear on that list, we can talk about how I can help you with those things as well. Maybe you want me to help you research the product, I can do that. Maybe you want me to help you import it from China, create the listing, get the marketing running. There's tons of ways I can help. So book a call, info.ecommercefreedom.com/coaching. I'm going to give you the link so you can book a call. Just pasted that into the chat for you. Go ahead, click the link, and you can book in a call to have a chat. Paul booked in one of these calls with me and he wanted to leave his job. He was sick of working 9 to 5, and he wanted to build an Amazon business. So we had a chat about his goals and got clear on what he wanted to achieve. And he figured out he just needed to learn the skills of an Amazon seller and get some sales moving to be able to do that. Long story short, within 6 months he hit six figures. He hit £100,000 in sales, and then he hit £50,000 in a month selling on Amazon. Fast forward to today, he's the 93rd biggest Amazon seller in the whole of the UK, and he started by just having a chat with me on the phone, getting clear on his goals, getting clear on the steps we needed to take, and I helped him implement it. And now he's built a massive business where he earns incredible living doing what he loves. Angelina booked one of these calls as well, and she wanted to find a way to support her husband through COVID, because her husband had possibly was going to lose his job, and there was a lot of financial strain on her and the husband. She wanted to support him by bringing some extra income into the household, and she knew she would enjoy selling things on Amazon and working from home. So she booked a call with me, and she thought I might be able to help her. So again, we came up with a plan. She got a lot of clarity. She got out of the whole, analysis paralysis thing where she was stuck and didn't know what to do. And she stopped watching YouTube videos and getting confused, and she booked a call and she got clarity. She learned some simple strategies, and she made a few sales within the first week. And then now, fast forward to today, she makes £20,000 a month selling on Amazon, supporting her husband while raising her twin boys. So if you want to do the same thing, then book in your call. We'll figure out your goals. We'll talk about where you are now. Figure out what wins you need to do along the way. We've already done a win by researching some products. Maybe then you need to open your Amazon account. Then you need to place your order. We'll get the list of all the stuff you need to do to hit the goals, so you have a clear plan. Then we can talk about how we can help you with the plan, and we can take it from there. info.ecommercefreedom.com/coaching, and we can get stuck in. So, really hope today's session has been helpful for you. Hope you're clear now on how to use money filters to find a product that is just going to sell and keep selling, and be easy to launch. If you have any questions, type in the chat. Let me know. I'm here to help you. It's been a really fun session so far. I really want you to go out there and smash it with your homework. That's the thing I really want you to do. Go out there and absolutely smash it with your homework. Go out and do another product research blast. Find another 30 products, analyze them again using the money filters like we did today, and make sure you find at least 3 hit products that meet the criteria, that have low competition. Because then you have a load of products to launch, and you have a load of products to enter into the competition, and you have a really, really high chance of winning one of these prizes. Wouldn't it be cool to walk away with £300 cash this week? Wouldn't that be amazing? Well, you can do it. I'm going to announce the winners on Thursday, so you've got until then to research these products and enter into the competition. Thursday daytime will be the cutoff, and I'll announce the winners Thursday evening on the final session of this challenge. So if you've got any questions, type in the chat, let me know. If you've got any questions about how to find these products, how to analyze them, how to get moving, got any questions about anything else, let me know. And if you've got any questions about booking a call or coaching or how you can get help, let me know about that as well. It's been a really fun session. Thanks so much for being so engaged. Thanks for doing your homework. Thanks for taking part today. I really can't wait to see what products you find and research for the competition as well, because I always love reviewing your work. Vicky says, how do we enter the products with you? So I'll be explaining that tomorrow, how to enter the competition and submit your entries. You'll be submitting them by Thursday daytime, and you'll get a deadline via email, but I'll explain how to enter tomorrow. For now, just find as many products as you possibly can. That's your goal. Because remember, the more products you have, the more you'll be able to launch anyway. Have a higher chance of finding a really good one. Cheryl says, need a link for the list. No worries, I can get that for you right now. Remember, you'll need to make a copy of it if you want to edit it. All right, so I'm going to just give you the link. There you go. Cheryl. Lorraine says, can't make tomorrow. Is it recorded? Yes, the recording will be in the Facebook group for you. So any other questions, guys? You haven't answered already? Go book a call so we can get clear on your goals, and talk about how we can actually help you move forward with your specific situation, and talk about the type of Amazon business you want to build and actually help you build it and get started, and maybe pick one of your products, or maybe I can research a product for you so you can skip this process. info.ecommercefreedom.com/coaching. I'll drop the link in the chat again so you guys can go book the call. Let's have a look. Amy says, scroll up, there are more questions from before. I must have missed them, Amy. Thanks for letting me know. Darren says, should we be excluding any types of products, FBM, oversized, etc.? For now, don't worry about that. Keep it simple. High demand, low competition is fine, Darren. Vicky says, do we have to stick to home and kitchen? No, you don't have to, actually. You don't have to stick to home and kitchen. It's just a very big category, so it's good to look through. But you can just use other categories as well. I can't seem to scroll up anymore. If I missed your question, please type it into the chat again. I'll do some dedicated Q&A now. Obviously, before I was busy actually teaching stuff. Let's have a look. Vicky says, none of mine are meeting the review target, but there's some higher sellers having less reviews. Cool, Vicky. So find some more products. If that's the case, that's the best thing you can do. Adam says, can you remind us again what's the criteria for established seller? Yes, so established seller is a seller with 500 or more reviews. That's an established seller. 500 or more reviews on the listing. Let's have a look. Vicky says we can't use any from your list. No, you cannot use any from my list. Let's have a look. Jonathan says 500 reviews or more, 3 to 5 sellers that make 3K plus smash hit product. So yes, not quite, Jonathan. So 5 or less sellers with 500 reviews or more, and at least 3 sellers that make 3K a month or more. Does that make sense? Yeah. So in other words, 5 or less established sellers, 3 or more 3K sellers. Okay. Awesome. Any more questions, type in the chat, let me know. Haven't done so already, go book in a call with me. Love to have a chat with you about your goals and see how we can help you take things to the next level. Doing product research yourself takes time, it can be tricky. So we can actually take that off your hands and research your first product for you so you can launch it and start making money today. I mean, obviously I want every single Amazon seller to have the skill of researching products themselves at some point. Sometimes it's nice to have a leg up first and have the first product researched for you. So if you want that, type info.ecommercefreedom.com/coaching. You can talk to us about your situation and we could possibly research the product for you. Let's have a look. Sherry says, is this session recorded? Yes, it is. It will be in the Facebook group for you. Vicky says, when do we find out about the call? Once we've booked one in? You should get an email with a confirmation of the time that you booked, Vicky. Sahara says, do we delete the sponsored products that show up on top of our results? You don't need to worry about those actually, because you're just looking at the stuff that comes up on AMZ Scout. So don't worry about whether they're sponsored or not. Delete says, I booked in a call for tomorrow. Great stuff, Delete. It's going to be awesome. Well done. It'll be great being able to help you move forward. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all the questions. Anything else, type it in right now because I'm literally about to finish today's session. I don't want to miss your question, so type it in super quick. I'll give you a couple minutes to do that. And then in the meantime, guys, go out there, smash your homework. I said find 3 low competition products. Find as many as you can, like find 10. You might have to find 100 products on your blast and then go through them. And if that's the case, then do it, because the more products you find, the higher the chance you have of winning one of these prizes. Can't wait to dish these out on Thursday. on Thursday's session. Jonathan says, is there a set money you need to work with you? Good question. Not necessarily. It depends really on what type of help you need. Then we can come up with a quote and figure out what it is. So just book in a call. We can have a chat. We can figure out if it's for you or not. Awesome. Monica says, thank you. Very welcome, Monica. Carla says, awesome. Lily says, thanks. Luke says, thanks, Lily. Very welcome. All right, guys. Well, I think that's all the questions. Hope you have an amazing evening. Hope today's been helpful for you. If you missed any of the session, you can watch the replay in the Facebook group. I can't wait to examine all of your products that you enter. I'll tell you how to enter the competition on tomorrow's session. And we'll also be discussing how to do a cowboy launch and launch your product in 2 weeks and get your first sales. That's going to be really fun. Thanks so much for being so engaged today. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. And have an amazing evening. Catch you all very soon.